Hi everyone, this is Mika Kim. Today I will be talking about important things to consider when choosing a university and a major. Selecting a university to attend is probably going to be one of your first biggest life decision, and I know it can be super nerve-wracking. I'll be sharing tips with you to help you make a smart decision when deciding on what school or program you should go to. All right, let's dive in. Number 1. Prioritize a list of criteria that is the most important to you. So here's some things that you might want to think about. Campus life, city, research opportunities, job prospects, school reputation, number of students, ratio between number of student and faculty, and etc. Take some time writing the pros and cons for each university and start ranking them based on your priorities. Really think about what you want to get out of your university experience. So for instance, one of your priorities might be to have the best job prospect that's available. Or for someone else, their priority might be to go to a small school with a high student to faculty ratio. Number 2, do your research on post-graduation prospects. So what this means is look up and research what kind of jobs or paths you can take after you graduate. You might be thinking, I didn't even graduate high school yet. How am I supposed to know what I want to do after university? But thinking of these things in advance will help you in the future, because you don't want to end up going to a program, committing to it for 4 years, and then later find out that you don't really want to do anything with your degree. Now, if you have a general idea of what you want to do after school, do you have a plan B for that? Or plan C in the event that things don't work out? So yes, in the perfect world, everything goes the way we want it to be, but the unfortunate reality is that's not how things work. So let's say you joined a business program, having this goal in mind that after graduation, you want to go into consulting. But what are you going to do if that doesn't work out? Do you know what other job opportunities or career paths you can take? If you're not even sure of what people do after graduating from a certain program, an easy way to explore this is to look up what alumni are up to. Go on LinkedIn, search up the name of the program and also the school that you're interested in. So for instance, it could be something like University of Toronto, Civil Engineering. Search that up on LinkedIn and you will be able to see pages of data in regards to what career paths that people have taken. And this will be able to help you brainstorm what your next couple of years will look like after graduating from this school or this program. If you want to pursue a position in academia, search up how active research efforts are via faculty awards, research dollars, number of grants, and what kind of opportunities that are available to undergrads, such as undergrad research assistant positions. Doing all of this research beforehand will help you make an informed decision when choosing a school or major. Number 3, look up the program requirements and the course calendar. Even if you know exactly what program you want to get into, looking up the course calendar and program requirements in advance will really benefit you. This will be especially helpful if you're applying to different schools with the same major. Every university will have the course calendar as well as program requirements online for you to view. For instance, here's Waterloo's program requirement for computer science. You can see here that you have to take a minimum of 7 math courses to graduate. Whereas if you see here in Ryerson's course calendar, there are a minimum of 3 courses that you have to take for math, but more emphasis on liberal studies. Now, can you imagine yourself taking all of these courses? Or is there anything deal-breaking for you? Personally, for me, I didn't know that computer science required so many math courses as a requirement before going into school, because I never really looked up the course calendar. Now let's dive a little more deep into the courses itself. Here are the offered courses for computer science at Waterloo. Does these topics look interesting to you? Do you see yourself enjoying these courses? Looking up all of these things in advance will help you understand what your next couple of years in university will look like, and you might be able to avoid all of these red flags before you commit to a program or a school. So for instance, had I looked at the course calendar and the program requirements, I don't even know if I would have applied to computer science as a high school student. Now, number 4, try talking to people that went to that school or the program that you're interested in. Ask them about their personal experience. Having people describe their personal experience will be so much more insightful than you going through the basic information that's online about the school and speculating what your experience is going to look like. Now, what do you do if you don't know anyone in that program or the school that you want to go to? Ask online. Go to student forums, subreddits of the school that you're interested in, or search for YouTube videos. Speaking of which, if you're interested in going to the University of Waterloo, click on this video here. And one random thing that I want to add is the ranking of the school doesn't really matter. All of these websites have random criteria in regards to how they evaluate each school, and at the end of the day, it might not really matter. The process of selecting a university is more about understanding and learning about yourself, and trying to find the school that will help you reach that goal. And one last thing I want to say is yes, this is a big decision. I do not want to downplay that. But there is no such thing as a right or wrong decision here. Regardless of what school you decide to go to, if you have a solid plan and put in the effort to reach your goals, you will be successful. Trust me. Well, I hope this was helpful. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments and I will try to answer them to the best of my ability. Thank you so much for watching this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you all again soon. Bye!